Hey, curious friends, it's Heinrich here. Well, due to popular demand, I thought I would do a deeper dive into the Elite Carbox 3.0. I had a lot of reviews on my first video, but I realized we didn't really do a deep dive. So this video is intended to dive a bit deeper into the box and how it works. So, once again, this is the form factor. We're sitting inside my Ford Expedition. And first thing I have to do is I'm going to turn the engine on. And these are mostly the way I like to do it, but that doesn't mean it's the absolute best way to do it. So they say when you buy this buy this box that you should unplug it when you're done with it. So we really just use it case by case basis when we go on a road trip, or we're going to be on a parked a lot, or whatever the other reasons. But here's kind of how it works. So we plug it into the bottom, and then we just wait. So this is an Android device, so it's starting to power up, and you're going to see here very soon on our display some of the options that come about. So let's give it a second to boot up. And while we wait, I can mention we do this primarily when we're waiting on something, or in a parking lot, or something along those lines. So first and foremost, you get the warning sign. For your safety, do not operate the system while the vehicle is in motion. So you have to agree and accept this warning statement. So you say yes. And then it says, fail to open Wi-Fi hotspot. Please enable it manually. So we get this error because we don't use the hotspot that comes with the Elite player. We use the hotspot that comes with the Ford Expedition. So it's actually getting its internet not through my phone, but through the car's Wi-Fi. So you have to just get through this. It says, okay, got it. No need to use your hotspot. Got it. All right, great. And then it's gonna connect. Because the other key piece is our phone connects to the Wi-Fi in the car as well. So we're all on the same local area network. So that's how they can interface. Now with that said, okay, first thing that comes up is CarPlay, which is great. So we're wirelessly connected to the phone right now, and CarPlay is, working great. With that said, let's go into some of the features that are a bit more unique, right? CarPlay we're pretty familiar with, and if you hit the apps button, you can see, okay, I can access most apps that CarPlay enables. But what you don't see are apps to watch shows on or other things. So the way this works is you click here and you see this little button. So this button you can kind of move around wherever you want, but this button opens into the quick dashboard. You can click here on the home, and this is the primary dashboard of the device itself. And it's really important to note that I'm not being sponsored by them. I bought this device for ourselves for the Expedition, so this is a real review of what I think of this device. So you can see on the left side here on the tab, you have CarPlay that you can activate, you have a map app that you can access, and you can have YouTube TV and a bunch of other quick access apps. You get some vehicle information, and then here you have another map and audio that you can play. So one of the great things about this device is you can go on the Google App Store and download apps just like a regular Android device. You can see, you kind of scroll through and you can see all the apps here that we've downloaded that we can use at a case-by-case basis. One of my favorite examples is YouTube TV. So you select YouTube TV, and it's pretty seamless, right? So you have to log in, and it takes a little bit to get everything set up, but once it's set up, it's pretty seamless, and it's great that you can unplug it and plug it back in whenever you want. But yeah, you can watch live TV, and it's pretty quick. And based on the type of screen that you have in your vehicle, you can get different resolutions, right? This is a 2019 Ford Expedition. So this is the resolution that we deal with, but it's phenomenal. If you want to get out, you kind of just tap on the screen. You can either go down here, which is more in-app features, but then you can also click here and click home, and you go back to your main dashboard. And this applies for Max, Hulu, Google, all these different apps that you normally would not be able to access through CarPlay. It's very quick, have no lag issues. It runs really well on LTE. So just using the Wi-Fi hotspot in the Ford Expedition works really well. You can use Google Talk. And at the end, it's been a really great experience with the device. One of the other really great features is that you have a mini HDMI port here. And what it allows you to do is run a mini HDMI cable to this port and display what you're seeing here on the front screen to the rear screen's entertainment systems that we have in the back. So the kids can watch this as well while we're sitting in the parking lot waiting on for whatever reason. So once again, this Elite Car Box is by far my favorite addition to the Ford Expedition. Compared to all the other ones that I reviewed, this one is by far the fastest, and we've had it now for several months and nothing but great reviews about it. So very impressed with the product. I do highly recommend, though, once you turn the vehicle off, to unplug the box itself. And like for driving around town and those things, we don't really use it, right? Some people like the wireless CarPlay. We do not. So anyways, yeah, I think that's all about all. So stay curious, not judgmental, everyone. Until next time.